Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're walking with Mr. Clay. I am Mr. Clay. Yes, we're in the book of Isaiah, chapter 7. Yes, as you prepare. And we thank God for those of you that have been with us since the beginning. And we thank the Most High for those of you that have been with us here and there's about. And those of you that have just subscribed, as well as those of you that are about to subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. We thank God for you, calling those things that are not as though they are. Yes, we're in the book of Isaiah chapter 7, and we thank God for all that he has done. We thank the Most High for the day and the nights and the moonless skies, the coldness, the heat, the rain, the sleet, the snow. We thank the Most for all of this beauty, for the Most High have prepared it, even created it for the Most High. And that he saw was good. Yes. And he's given us warmth, given us animals and cloth and all manner of things to keep us warm, even during the time of winter and the summer, to give us cloths and things to help us stay cool, and homes designed to, and air conditioning. Yes. Even though it's the most inefficient way of keeping cool, yes, air conditioning. But the fact is that we're in the book of Isaiah, and we see things are culminating in the different regions of the earth, and how that the Most High is getting everything to go as the Most High has planned, even the I Am. We see where the enemies that are destined to be brought to power, and those enemies that are to be brought down low, and how things are just going back and forth, even betrayal and all. You must note these things. Watch your social media, watch your news, note these things that are going on, because in doing so, it is better than a soap opera. It is better than the best movie you could ever watch, is to see the Most High moving. And it's better than a suspense or a mystery, because the Most High will reveal it to you if you're interested. Now, in the book of Isaiah, he was called in the year of Isaiah. Isaiah is the father of Ahaz. Okay? Now, in verse 1 it says, "And it came to pass in the days of Ahaz, son of Jotham, the son of Uzziah, king of Judah." Now, think about it. That Rezin, king of Syria, that's one king, and Pekah, the son of Remaliah, king of Israel. Okay? Keep those in mind. Went up toward Jerusalem to war against it, but could not prevail against it. Now, if you read in the book of Kings, you're going to find out how that the Most High has told Isaiah, this shall not happen. They even put down the Most High. And it was told to the house of David, saying, Syria is confederate with Ephraim, which is who? Remaliah. Is Pekah, the son of Remaliah, king of Israel. And his heart was moved in the heart of his people, as the trees of the woods are moved with the wind. Are you following me? Then said the I Am unto Isaiah, Go forth now and meet Ahaz, thou and Shejashub. Yes, thy son, at the end of the conduit of the upper pool in the highway of the fuller's field. Now, if you want to know where that exactly is, look up the real Jerusalem. They will show you the full. There's one brother up there, he will show you how even the conduit is, where David even told if a man would just get me some water. They went under there, but David did not drink, because he didn't. This was Jebus at one time. All these things fit in. Now, verse 4, and say unto him, Take heed. Take heed. Who say unto who? Ahaz. Nope, not Ahaz. But Ahaz. Yes, Ahaz. Let me get that right. Say unto him, Ahaz, take heed and be quiet. In other words, God says, shut up, fear not, neither be faint-hearted for the two tails of these smoking firebrands, for the fierce anger of reason with Syria. That's Ephraim and Pekah, as we read in verse 1. Yes. And the son of Remaliah. Because Syria, Ephraim, and the son of Remaliah have taken evil counsel against thee, saying, let us go up against Judah and trouble it. And this renders it, vex it. Vex means trouble. And let us make a breach therein for us, and set a king in the midst of it, even the son of Tabeel. And they wanted to set him up. In other words, a coup. Just like they wanted to set up a coup in Venezuela. They want to set up a coup in different places of Africa. They want to set up a coup in Iran. Yes, this is what they do. They war. They cause disruption. They cause instability to set up a coup, to install someone that will do their bidding, that will be favorable to them, regardless of the people or how the people feel toward their leader. Now, this has been going on for thousands of years, as we see. Now it goes on to say in verse 7, thus said the I Am, it shall not stand, neither shall it come to pass. For the head of Syria is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Reason. And within 65 years shall Ephraim be broken, that it be not a people. In other words, the Most High says, I'm going to get rid of Ephraim. And the head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is Remaliah's son. If ye will not believe, surely ye shall not be established. Now, they didn't have internet, or should I say even a phone system or nothing like that. It was just word of mouth, and the Most High would do things through his prophets. Now we have today, but we have social media, we have all these things, and we have the word of the Most High, and we can see these things as we read and understand the Most High and watch the events as they occur. Yes, we can. Now, let's continue. Moreover, the I Am spake unto Ahaz, saying, ask thee a sign of the I Am, thy God. Ask it either or in depth or in the height above. But Ahaz says, I will not ask, neither will I tempt the I Am. See, they all knew who the I Am was. Even the people over in Assyria knew who God is. Yes. They knew it. The world today knows it. He doesn't need no evangelists or people to tell of who the Most High is. No, the Most High does not. Now, verse 11, and he said, hear ye now, O house of David, is it a small thing for you to weary men? But will ye weary my God also? Therefore the I Am himself will give you a sign. Now this is where the Christians come in at with their Christianity and this Isa stuff. This is where it renders the whole New Testament null and void, and the testimony even of your Jesus, your Yahushua, your Yahusha, even poop, it burns it up. It takes it and makes it null and void, because this is what he's doing. Behold, a virgin, a woman of marriageable age, look it up, shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel, which they say God with us. So they say, oh, Emmanuel, they sing their song. Butter and honey shall he eat, that he may know to refuse evil and choose the good. Now, before the child shall know to refuse evil and choose good, the land that thou bearest shall be forsaken of both her kings. Think, what did the Most High just say? Number one, we go back up to the top in verse 1. Who is the king? Both her kings. The king of Judah, that Reason, the king of Syria, and Pekah, the son of Remaliah, king of Israel. They shall be what? Bereaved. Yes. He says, now again, both the child shall know and refuse evil, to choose the good in the land that thou abhorrest. And this shall be in Ahaz's time, because the prophecy is given to Ahaz, for Ahaz to know, not for Ahaz to sit in the grave. Think, free thinker, because they have clouded your mind to think that, oh, this Emmanuel is Jesus, Yahushua, Yahawashai, or whoever. No, this is not a prophecy concerning that fictitious character. No, it's not. Because right here, it shall happen in the days of Ahaz. Because the prophecy was given to Ahaz, number one. How is the sign? What about the sign? We'll cover that on tomorrow, but we can continue with this today. He says, for the I am shall bring upon thee and thy people and upon thy father's house days that have not come. From that day Ephraim departed from Judah, even the king of Assyria. Just as we went in verse 1. Who is the king of, should I say, Israel and the king of Assyria? It tells you right there. Now it came to pass in that day that the I am shall hiss for the fly that is in the uttermost parts of the rivers of Egypt, and for the bee that is in the land of Assyria. And they shall come and shall rest all of them in the desolate valleys, and in the holes of the rocks, upon all thorns and upon all bushes. In that same day shall the I am shave with the razor that is hired, namely by them beyond the river, by the king of Assyria, and the head and the hair of the feet. It shall also consume the beard. And it shall come to pass in that day that a man shall nourish a young cow and 2 sheep. And it shall come to pass for the abundance of milk that they shall give, he shall eat butter, for the butter and honey shall every one eat that is left in the land. In other words, he's saying, after this is over with, you're going to be able to do the thing that you should do. The people will be able to do and eat and be nourished. Because one thing about war, it can cause famine. Because the first thing that is attacked is your financial system, your logistics. And finances is part of logistics. Finances also causes, unless you enslave the people, it causes even military armament to cease to be manufactured. Yes, it does. He said, and it shall come to pass in that day, every place shall be where there were 1,000 vines and silverlings, there shall be for thorns, with arrows, with bows. He said, war is coming. Thither in the land that shall become briars and thorns, and on all the hills that shall be digged with the mattocks, and there shall not come thither the fear of briars and thorns, but it shall be for sending forth of oxen and treading of lesser cattle. In other words, people are going to eat. It's going to be all right. Everything's going to be, but these kings, the Most High, because they have blasphemed the Most High, even the king of Assyria, in the days of Isaiah. But the prophecy is not, this was my point, the prophecy is not unto the birth of your Esau, but it was to the king Ahaz. Yes, that these kings would be deleted. Yes, and that they will not be according to the word of the Most High. But then there were some events that shall ensue, he's saying, as he would say that many of these things that he was talking about, the milk and the butter, the land flowing with milk and honey and all this, and how the people shall eat what is left in the land. But there was war against Ahaz. But the Most High saved Judah that day. And if we do those things that are right before the Most High, in stopping where we are in our transgression of the laws, statutes, commandments, and ordinances of the Most High. Yes, even as they have, we will have peace.